We'll wait.
They ain't sent them to you already?
No, I was waiting on your phone to finish vibrating.
No, these are emails.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Turn 2. I'm Blake. That is Levi. And Levi's boy, Heim Time, got it done this weekend.
I despise him.
Why? He drives for your favorite team.
I don't care if he drove for me. I don't like the way he talks to the drivers, and some drivers feel the same way. But shout out to him for winning.
Man, didn't know it was the hate was that deep.
No, hey, I just don't like people who talk down on people.
Fair enough. So that if that's the case, then you disagree with him bumping Hocevar?
That's two different incidents. If you're in a way of someone you bump, you can do that. But racing etiquette and then how I feel about someone, two different things. Because do you agree that you like Kyle Busch at the time? Do you agree that he should have did it around Hornaday?
Yeah,
if Ron didn't do anything to him?
Yeah, I agree.
Of right hooking someone and send him into the wall?
Yeah. Ron
So
Hornaday
why did
ran him up.
You agree with right hooking, so you're okay with Austin Hill wrecking at Eric Amarola? Like that? Since Eric Amarola did come out and say I did squeeze him, I didn't expect him to do that to me.
That one was a little egregious. Kyle Busch's wasn't that bad.
His team told him not to, so
anyways, well, racing at San Diego, on the naval base. Hang on, I gotta fix that. All right. At the naval base, Coronado.
It was a decent race. Didn't really care for the naval base, but as far as like,
is that because you were in the Army?
You could have found better bases. I mean, part kind of in the Army, that's kind of the reason. But like I said, that's a race that I would give 10 out of 10 if I'm physically there.
Yeah.
It's like saying you don't like Pocono. You're not watching Pocono on TV, but that's a race you will like in person. It's like two different things. Like, would you want to watch someone ride roller coasters, or would you rather be there?
Oh, I'd rather be there.
Yeah, so it's not that, but it's nothing against like the race. I'm here for change, because you and I both can attest that NASCAR has been for a while they were just status quo. And now, question: who did the old regime bring up that track, or was this the new regime that brought up that track? The Coronado?
I don't know. Probably the new regime.
Because if that's the new regime, I would like to see what they do next year. And also, before you take off, I hope this is a one-off. I agree with Kevin Harvick. Because if this was the only base in the world, then you can bring it back. But if you're doing this, imagine what they can do now.
Right. They can go overseas.
They can go to other bases. I mean,
other bases.
Florida. Which you brought up off mic, Pensacola.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do it in Georgia or the base. I don't know if anyone's trying to go to Fort Benning and see that, or
you love that place.
It's not bad. It's big. Balls. Is there any place before we get on to the race? Is there anywhere in Georgia you would like to see a NASCAR race besides where they go, or is there anything they can do? You said
Griffin.
Tar Boulevard.
Hey, yeah, incorporate the track into it right there.
Walking Dead did it.
I don't know. I know we always talk about what if they did one in Atlanta. I don't think you do it in Atlanta. I think it has to be like Buckhead or something.
You can do it in Atlanta because you're going to be working on that too.
Nah. There's too much going on down there for that.
Would you request it if NASCAR was? Would you request it being... So you want to request a work with it where you get to work with the teams and high up. You would have to talk to McDonald. We
probably wouldn't even... There's so much higher other companies, we probably wouldn't even get it. Probably wouldn't even get an opportunity.
I'm saying if your job won it. Imagine you talk now. If your driver won it and you're in a meeting with them, would you like ask questions?
Of course.
You would.
Look, if my company was to do anything NASCAR related, they better bring me along because I'm the biggest NASCAR fan.
They don't know you are. Said nah.
Nah, yeah, conflict of interest.
It's gonna be someone that doesn't like NASCAR. It's gonna be Bald D if you pick that up.
Yeah.
But which race did you like most? If you had no favoritism to no drivers, just purely.
I actually thought the truck race had a better finish than all of them because you had the guy Lane Riggs, and then you had a up and coming guy that was fighting for his first win. That was pretty cool to see. The Xfinity, or excuse me, O'Reilly race, it just took way too long. I swear that race was on for 7 hours.
You know, I don't mind it as a viewer, but if I was a driver, I'd be upset.
Yeah. But it just felt like, I swear, I mean, that race was on till East Coast time, 10 o'clock.
It was. Now, it was probably due to the fact that Tommy Baldwin messed up, as he said.
Dude, I can't believe he came out and admitted that. That's hilarious.
But hey, he's honest.
He is honest.
He's trying to get rid of that NASCAR moniker, Tommy NASCAR. Now
Yeah.
Tommy mistake. Tommy forgot. Wow.
The cup race wasn't bad.
Real quick before you go there, what made you like the truck race besides the finish? Because I feel like the truck series in total has been racing like the O'Reilly series last year, and the O'Reilly series is a lot of mistakes, kind of like the truck series you see.
Yeah. Well, mainly, well, not mainly, but maybe a fact of no cup guys were in the truck race. It was just straight up truckers. That was it. Nobody else. So you were going to have that parody of, hey, even though Lane Riggs won, but it felt more competitive, organic, more competitive. I was, as much as I don't like the man, it was cool to see Austin Hill win to get that W after KFB.
I turned around. I like Austin Hill. I like Austin Hill after the first 2 races of the year. I'm a fan.
And yeah, he's got some big shoes to fill driving that car on Sundays. So I'm sure he's got some type of crazy pressure getting in that car.
Not since we're staying on him, not to bring up this guy and not to hound you on this guy, but why don't, if you supported drivers who kind of race like that, but racing like that, and I don't care, and that's just how I am, why don't you like Austin Hill? Because he's like an outlier versus like the shucks. Dang, and you know what? My team owner.
What's weird about it is I used to like him.
Isn't he a Georgia boy?
Yes. Man, when he was driving that years ago, when he was coming up in the truck series, that 16 truck, that I'm gonna butcher the name, but it was the Japanese guy owner.
Hattori?
Yes. I saw him win in Atlanta. I was like, man, this guy's kind of cool. But I don't know what it was. Like, I started seeing some things, and then definitely when he shoulder bumped me last year coming out of the porta potty, yeah, nah, that kind of was like, all right.
I kind of like the fact they shoulder bumped you. I wish he would have said something to you. I want to see. At that time, you were like 30 pounds bigger. I would like to see. Yeah, I got into a shuffle match with Austin Hill. Austin Hill will not be racing in today's race due to shoulder dislocation. But I think the only reason I disliked him was not because of his racing. It was because of Sheldon Creed.
I think that one I forgot about that. That one, the way they acted with him and your boy Andy Peachtree, they were acted like they were just kings of the world, and Sheldon Creed was like the worst teammate ever. Like,
I couldn't have been Sheldon Creed in that moment for Andy. If I know based my last race and Andy Petrie is talking to me, I couldn't be.
like you getting mad at me for going to try to win the race to go to the final four. Like,
I know in that position, I would have said something to Andy Petrie. Of all people, you can't say anything to me. And then that man
so
suddenly
yeah,
retired.
that one probably was the icing on top of the cake. Was the Sheldon Creed, but
when Sheldon got his win, that was the first person to thank him.
Yeah. But I guess when Taylor Gray decided to move Quapple out of the way, I was like, well, I guess Austin Hill, it's wide open for you now. So it was cool to see him win.
It's crazy. I watched it live, but if you see the highlights, on YouTube, it would say an amazing finish. So even though I saw it with my own eyes, I went to go click on it. I just sat there and realized, what are you talking about, amazing finish? It was never a challenge.
No, he didn't.
Did I miss something?
Because I was fully expecting, like, okay, Taylor Gray moved Carson out of the way. All right, that's free game now. Austin Hill's going in the next corner. He's going to put you in the wall. He didn't even have to.
I'm gonna throw an outlandish question to you because of the race.
Okay.
If they decided we're not going there, we're going to Monaco with the Cup Series, how does that look?
There's a lot of wrecks.
You think there's a lot of wrecks?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, I know we talked about it, the under-over cautions for the weekend. Did we ever tally that up?
It was way under.
We should have went for how much time combined. How much time combined for red flags? We should have went for that one.
I really feel like they should. Well, they kind of do. I wish they adopt the F1, like slow your speed but maintain.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a full course like when Austin Dillon couldn't get the car refired again. They didn't have to call a caution because he was trying.
Right.
I knew like that aspect, and they allowed Bubba Wallace to get. Well, not really. Who else? Someone else lost a tire. Someone else, I forget what series it was, lost some, but they let him get back to pit road.
It might have been the truck race.
Yeah, it was something but like you saw him like Bubba Wallace was different because he wasn't gonna make it back around. Also, I guess I'm the biggest jinx with Connor Zillis because just being around him is gonna be a wreck. And it's not even his fault half the time. But
yeah.
He can't say nothing to Austin Hill. He just it'd be one thing Austin Hill.
Well, I saw somebody break it down. It might have been Hosevar when he was on Dale Jr.'s hosting the Dale Jr. download. He was thinking it didn't even look like Zilich was going to make the corner to begin with. Like they both overdrove the corner.
And if you're a team owner, it must be your belly.
No, I got a dog whining at the door.
If you're a team owner, or if you're looking from an outside NASCAR perspective, which corner was more egregious? Who did more an egregious act? Sam Mayer or Austin Hill?
It's the same spot.
Well, Sam Mayer hit the wall, then bounced out.
I think Sam Mayer's is worse.
Was Zillis the control car?
Yes.
So with that, if you're looking at the control, I know you're supposed to look in front of you, but aren't you kind of like blocking at the same time, just trying to match?
Well, that's what everyone was doing. If you notice, if you were the control car on the restart, they would try to get a big jump, and they would instantly go down to block that. They wouldn't go side by side in that corner.
Could SVG have, not because he's my favorite driver, move? I know he tried the outside, but move to the inside, and he still hit the wall. He could have kept going before that corner, or was he just too up on him?
I think he was just there. He just had nowhere to go.
He was gonna make it 3 right on that hill.
If he didn't back out, that would have been a worse wreck. If
It could have been a buffer.
yeah, it could have been. Yeah.
All still made it survive.
What would you rate the weekend if you had to give it out of 10? I know I asked you this.
7.5, because to me, could have been a 9 if it was at night with the water. Because
Yeah.
me being up over there at night, I know why it's not a night. You got to see everything, but lit up. I mean,
Yeah.
a night street course on Saturday night.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do the O'Reilly series today. You can do the truck race Friday night. I don't know. It gives like the high school football feeling at night.
I got to take a pause in this. Can you move your camera or something? Yeah, because like half of your mouth was below the screen.
Okay.
All right, I think you should be good.
You see my mic.
Yeah, I think that should be better right there.
What do you rate the weekend in total?
I was gonna give it 8.5.
You understand I have, because one, it's all gonna be a deducted point. My driver gets taken out.
Yeah,
Full point.
Sam.
And I know your butt was happy when Carson Hocevar, even though you know in your racing brain that he got the lead, you're like, oh, he took the lead. Oh, I'm so happy.
No.
You were excited.
I was sitting there on the couch. I was trying not to. I was sitting there on the couch. I'm like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way he's going to compete with these Toyotas. So I was keeping my cool.
Until
and then he got
those tires.
Yep. And then next thing I know, he's just spun around, and I'm like, well, there goes that.
Hey, it spun around. He could have drove backwards. He said, I drove. I'll say that for when you bring it up. I'll save that for you.
Hey, he still finished 18th, so it wasn't a terrible day.
I want to give him praise over someone else.
All right, so I know where you're going with this. We can talk about it. Noah Gragson versus Kevin Magnussen.
First, I'm gonna ask you this. I know what he did in O'Reilly. Pure driver, get in the car. Who do you think is better? Because one does have. I'll answer. I'll let you answer.
Okay, I'll answer that with a two-parter. You put Noah Gragson in that Xfinity car, he's better. But strictly overall talent, you got to give it to Magnussen.
And if someone comes into in NASCAR from a different sport, let's say you don't know them, but they're big in other sport, you don't know them. You just hear, oh, this person is good. You're naturally free. Correct me if I'm wrong, you're gonna like big up the people that are doing the sport, not the person that's coming over here, regardless of how good he is.
Yeah.
Would you say that's similar if a NASCAR driver went over there or wherever else in a different discipline that they're going to defend their people over the random NASCAR driver?
You would think that.
So if Noah Gragson was to F1, how many people in F1 would think he would do good?
Nobody.
So it's kind of the same. So with that, you're on a 50-50 playing field. Who do you think was in the wrong with Noah Gragson and Kevin Magnussen on track?
I think they were both in the wrong. I just think Kevin Magnussen had a shorter fuse and got tired of it.
So that point for Noah Gragson. How do you feel about how Noah Gragson handled the pre-waiting for him to drive, as Hocevar said? Like, it wasn't me waiting for how do you think Noah Gragson handled it before the talk?
Sitting there with his arms crossed. He had to wait for
Karen.
He had to wait for almost 40 laps.
Now, how do you grade Noah Gragson when he was talking to Kevin?
I give him an F because
he could have handled it better. If he would have came in and straight swung on him, you would say, all right. Well,
if he shouldn't have kept asking, "What's your problem? What's your deal? What's your deal?" Like,
why'd you wreck me?
Why'd you wreck me?
And when Kevin said, "Do you, the guy who doesn't speak English first, like, do you not understand English?" Noah handled that so bad. Yeah, and his PR, that had to be his PR lady right there.
As the young kids would say, he lost aura on that one.
He crashed out. Did Skylar see it?
Probably.
I would like to hear from a woman's perspective. If like you and her were out and you were getting into it, a man you did what Noah did, how would she talk to you in the car?
Well, it's
But
like, yeah, I mean, what happened to the Noah that went and confronted? I mean, he ate a shot from Ross Chastain, but what happened to that Noah? Grabbed him by the collar? Like, where was that Noah
he
at?
should have did something. Are you ever approaching a man like that?
No.
Like it went too long, and then after that, he was in a side interview talking about I still don't know why he wrecked me. He told you, and then
All I
sorry,
know is
Kevin just won that.
there's about 20 other drivers in the field that would not have handled it like that.
I don't even think Kyle Larson would have. He would have flipped him off and drove by. If you had to replace Noah with 3 other people who were in that race, what if it was Ricky Stenhouse?
Oh, Ricky Stenhouse is fighting. We know that.
I think those two would have fought, but you can kind of tell how a person's approaching you. How all right,
Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing.
But Wallace would have he would have pushed the car when it was rolling up. You saw Bo Wallace doing Kyle Larson Middlefield. That is a lasting video.
Dude, that still is hilarious. Even though it's completely wrong, but he was just ragdolling Larson around like, dang. And that's the two-time champion right there. You're just pushing him around like that.
Some people are like, that's why I don't like Bubba Wallace. You didn't like him before, or Austin Hill.
Hey, that one dude when Austin Hill punched that dude, and that dude flew back like 10 feet.
And his dad was working that race. Maya Snyder. Last thing I have on this, you can take it wherever. What 4 people in the Cup Series do you know can fight? Like they ain't scared. They're not scared of any other driver. 4 people currently.
Ross Chastain. I'll go Chris Buescher. That's 2. I'm gonna throw SVG in there because I know that man can probably fight.
I mean, he's bigger than everyone. -1.
And then I'll put who's a scrappy guy? Probably Stenhouse.
They ain't no Austin Hill.
I mean, are we throwing him in there? I mean, we can throw him in there. Okay,
who's
top 5.
Him? Top 5 because SVG is the only one that came to him and he didn't do nothing back.
Yeah,
if that was my Snyder doing a burnout around the track around him, that'd be a little different. But overall, I think that honestly, I'm gonna give the weekend an 8.5 because I added to the weekend.
Okay.
Now look at all the other viewers who saw that clip from another racing discipline.
Yeah, but also they're probably looking at that's not NASCAR, ain't nothing.
They think no aggression is NASCAR.
Yeah, they think he's the man.
Because look, they're gonna type up Noah. Who is Noah Gregson? And they're gonna see him at Talladega.
Look, they'll Google Noah Gregson. They'll see that him getting punched and then him throwing up after winning.
Dang, if he only would have beat Ty Gibbs in that race, everything would have been a little different.
Probably would have been. You know, there's just to get into like a silly season rumor. There's a rumor he might replace or take over the 2 in O'Reilly series.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Well, you kind of froze up.
It paused up. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I definitely did see that. And Riley Hurst, speaking of silly season, would take over 84 full time. Oh no, like that. The 84 number.
And RFK is they're running a third. Golly.
Dang. Had Mexican food tonight?
No, did not. RFK's gonna run. No.
Little intermission. Someone's got a hairball over there.
Yeah.
But RFK's running a third charter.
No, as an open team.
So who is the third car?
I think it's Priest.
He can race in on speed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How does it work if you got to go to a backup car?
You're probably because half the time there's not more than 38 cars, whatever qualifying. So he should be all right.
If they would take the price down of these cars, sometimes you probably see 60 cars going there. It's like dirt cheap.
Yeah.
DJ McLeod before time.
Before we get into Sonoma, let's is anyone, because we're winding down, we got 9 races till the chase. Is there anyone notable outside the top 16 that should be kind of worried?
Why would you be worried if you already performed how your season is?
Well, maybe, or not living up to the expectations of said team. Like a Joey Logano or a Brad K.
Joe Logano, he can have a bad year because you base it off all the other years he's had.
But he's always in the playoffs.
Okay. Denny Hamlin had a down year in 2011. I don't hold this year against Joe Logano at all because you can see the speed differences across all the teams. So Joe Logano can have a bad year. He's earned that. It's almost like I'm not going to get into this. It's like if Georgia only wins 9 games this year or 8 games. You say, that's fine. We're Georgia. Joe Logano's earned that now. If I want to say who's been more for disappointment, is it Joe Logano or Carlos Ellis? Which one would you take? I think Carlos Ellis' average finish is 35th.
I'm about to look it up. You're close.
34.3.
28.2 average finish.
How many DNFs?
Doesn't give me that.
I can count 7 races.
It gives me.
That's 4 straight races.
Yes, it is. Hang on, I'm about to look it up. I'm about to go to it. Shout out racingreference.com. Tell you everything you need to know. Okay. You just go here. Driver search.
Okay, I was right about that.
Okay. What was the rumor?
It was a soccer rumor.
Let's see. Do they really not post DNFs anymore?
Maybe they're trending like the dislike button on YouTube.
What is it? Oh, yeah.
I believe it's 7. If it's 7, how many races have you run? 16, 17?
Yeah.
17, so yeah. He's wrecked in almost half the races.
Oh, yeah. 6.
Okay. But
6.
anyway, I mean, it's between those two, honestly, to me. I'm not saying no one's really a disappointment outside of those two, maybe with the exception of Ross Chastain, but I put that more on the speed of the team, minus that Charlotte race when he drove down there. But I can't base this year off of last year's teams because if that's the case, HMS was a fast team last year. They're not the fastest team this year.
Connor Zilich is only 13 points ahead of Cody Ware.
And that's purely because Cody Ware finishes races, Connor Zilich doesn't finish races.
They have
get points this weekend.
They have the same average finish, 28th.
Yeah, that's based off one finishing and one not. I may choose that.
Does who you have as regular season champ?
Chase Elliott.
I mean, he's 182 points back.
Denny Hamlin made up a lot of points in 4 races.
But he also won 3 in a row.
Yes, but not. You know my thing about regular season champions.
Yeah, I know.
I believe like under 10% of them do anything in the playoffs or amount to anything after that. But Tyler Reddick seems to be on a little slide. It's either between Chase Hill and Denny Hamlin. I have winning the regular season championship. And if I'm Denny Hamlin, I don't want to win that. Well, no, it may be different this year because you have. Do you think if Martin Truex had this point system for the chase, that could have helped him more?
Probably.
Because if you're let's say Denny Hamlin, Tyler Reddick, and throw Chase Hill out there because they all have multiple wins. If you win a regular season championship, how are you approaching the first three races of the playoffs? Conservative, or I'm trying to win everything, or just tally points?
But try to tally points.
Because you got a big lead. You're not driving. I got to worry about the person that's 16th in points right now.
Right. Tyler Reddick, yeah, he might have been on a slide, but he was one mistake away from winning this race.
Tyler Reddick, to me, is Justin Allgaier as far as car. Every week, we can guarantee they go have speed. The manufacturer and the team itself. So it's like Justin Allgaier, like, he didn't even finish the race yesterday, but are you worried about Justin Allgaier's speed the rest of the season?
No.
What's the only reason he can't win a championship?
If
someone kidnaps him, or he wrecks.
Yeah, or he wrecks.
Tyler Reddick, he's going to beat it with speed. Because obviously, you saw the speed in 2311. You could have been driving a 2311 car. You're going to have speed.
What was it? With 10 to go, all four of them were in the top 5.
If you take away the loose wheel, rank the speed of all 4 cars this
weekend. I think Bubba had the car. But I do think he saw that something, like, he had a good, like, overall top 3 car. But he saw that Reddick and Corey Heim, they got out there too quick, and he was probably like, no need to wreck. Like, he's like, let's salvage the day.
If you take away SVG's ability to be Kansas in the middle of the race and then turn it into Dale Sr. at the end of the race and all the speed that you even know he had, would you have rather been in Tyler Reddick's spot leading if you don't make mistakes, or would you rather be the chaser and Corey Heim with that many laps?
I'd rather be the chaser, because you can drive it in a little harder. You can put the pressure on a little harder, and look what happened. Tyler Reddick made a mistake, and it cost him.
Would you want your spotter and people talking to you tires, and you don't have to worry about none of that? You want them talking to you like, oh, you're closer, or we're just silent unless you ask them?
Give me information, but don't be in my ear the whole time.
I guess I treat it like you want Skylar to be in your ear on the phone talking about the day while you're doing a lawn.
At a road course, yeah, give me the info. But if we're at, like, Las Vegas, nah, don't even. If it's just us two, don't even talk to us. Don't even talk to me.
Nah, don't. Tell me if a caution come out if I don't know to slow down.
Yeah, tell me when I'm clear when I go for the pass.
Now, what would have made that funny is if, like, 2 laps ago, hey, Corey, we need you, or 4 laps ago, we need you to come down pit road. We miscalculated the fuel. You're 2 laps short. But would you have done what Tyler Reddick did?
You know, I've gone back and forth on it. You know, after watching it a couple of times, I thought he, like, drove in, like, way too hard, but it didn't even really look. Now that I've watched it multiple times, I feel like he would have been fine. Like, I get it, that's your teammate. You don't want to take both of y'all out, but I don't think it would have been that bad.
Did you see what Denny Hamlin said about it?
No.
He said that he really paraphrasing, really respects what Tyler Reddick did, and he knows that's not how we race, and he knew he made a mistake going in there, and they had so much respect for each other, so he wanted to give him leeway. Would Denny Hamlin do that? Pick any driver.
We saw him take out Bubba last year for the win.
Because Denny Hamlin said
to go to the playoffs
for the win, but he knew that he did something not right. Then that could have been Corey Heim and Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin, there's one thing. Denny Hamlin's a great driver. Denny Hamlin's a great talker.
He talks about both sides of his neck.
He is a great narcissist as well, because where were they at last year? Kansas? Bubba was leading, and he put Bubba in a bad spot, and Bubba wrecked. And Bubba was going to win to go to the next round.
How do you, since you're married, how do you think the arguments go with Denny Hamlin? If he knows he's right.
He's right every time.
That'd be crazy if she's right every time, too. That's a weird dynamic. But at the same time, if you're Corey Heim, would you want your teammate to slow like that? Or race me like I'm not your teammate as long as we don't take each other out and we talk about it at the end of the race?
Race me. Don't give it to me.
No, I would have slowed. If I see that, I would have slowed up just like you. Like, all right, you want to slow up? We gonna both slow up.
Yeah.
Ain't no one else faster than us.
Look, and what's funny about it, because I know Tyler Reddick was probably like, oh, we need to secure the 23-11 win. Well, hey, if y'all both would have got taken out, Bubba was, 8 seconds back. He would have got the win.
You saying it was Toto Wolff and Mercedes? Come on, we got to get a 1-2 finish.
Yeah.
Do you believe team orders can work in NASCAR?
No.
If it came out and on the radio, someone said, Tyler, slow up and let him take the lead and block, how would that go over if it just came out today?
That wouldn't go over too well.
Like that Martinsville race with a mystery team order that we never got all the information out of?
Yeah. Yeah.
But if I take away my disdain, because I saw Castellani outdrive him at a road course, so she wasn't in the race, so he still need to get his get back because he missed. Yeah, didn't he miss a race and she made it?
Who? Corey Heim?
At the Chicago Street Course?
Yes.
Hey, he still needs to get his get back. I'm being facetious, but she outqualified him, even though he kind of hit the wall. But I will say this. What is that? If you're Joe Logano or anyone else, Ross Chastain, what does that say if you see him coming to race? Is it the talent? Is it just the speed of the team? Because if Corey Heim took over the 60 car, would he have won that race?
No. It's a mixture of both. He's got the talent, but Toyotas are insanely fast right now. It does not matter.
Is he better than Carson Hocevar? If they both became free agents right now,
I think we've already had this. I think we've already had this argument earlier in the year.
We haven't had it with him winning a race, though.
I still think Corey Heim has more upside potential
than your favorite driver.
Yes.
Who would be a hotter commodity, a total package of driver? If every seat was open.
You can play it both ways. You can go for the talent. Corey Heim's got the kind of Christopher Bell personality, like kind of boring. But then you go Carson Hocevar, who's got talent, maybe not like Corey Heim, but he's going to get you the sponsorships.
Who did I tell you that Corey Heim reminded me of?
Did you say Christopher Bell?
Joe Logano. Because he has that. If Joe Logano was to work with you in your company and talk to him, oh, good guy. But if things hit the fan, do you trust him?
No.
Corey Heim gives that off like he's not afraid. Does Corey Heim fit the HMS mode or the Penske mode more?
I think he looks like a Penske guy.
So if he took over that too from Cindric, that's when I'd be worried.
Yeah.
But going into Sonoma, do you think the weekend would be better? Excluding the trucks.
Oh, we don't have trucks.
No, I'm saying excluding trucks and trucks race at San Diego.
Will this weekend be better racing-wise?
Yeah, for the top two series.
Probably. Because everyone knows the track. You're going to have SVG, Zilich in the Saturday race. We're going to get to see them battle.
If only the grass was green.
Yeah, only if they did this race earlier in the year. Yeah, I think the overall, maybe not the whole environment, but overall the racing will be better.
I gotta ask you a hard hitting question. If it was early in the year, who's cutting that grass? And how long would it take?
Somebody's cutting that grass.
How much do they have to pay if they called you to cut that grass?
What kind of lawnmower I get?
You have $1,000 budget.
I get the baddest one.
Whatever gets under $1,000, and that's including shipping it out there. Ooh,
That ain't gonna get it done.
You get your main lawnmower you use.
No, absolutely not. Not doing that.
But yeah, looking forward to this weekend. You know, during the late teens, I didn't really care for this track because, correct me if I'm wrong, that's when they made the little switch to the track, the alteration to the track where they were going down different paths.
Yeah, they did that for like 2 years, and that sucked. But they went back to the OG one.
The same people who did that
where they did the carousel or whatever down the hill. That was garbage.
If NASCAR wants to get the old fans back, this is not possible whatsoever now unless you destroy families and just make everyone mad. Bring that track back. If that comes back, you're gonna see people that haven't watched NASCAR since the summer of '82.
Go ahead, say the name. You say it at least once a week.
Serious point. If it comes back serious, you hear like, you're a NASCAR fan? Yeah, man. You were, man. I remember this back in the summer of 77. You know what? I'm gonna go watch a race for that track because I remember Dale Senior driving through the dirt.
Yeah. Does SVG sweep?
You ask an SVG fan, does SVG sweep if everything goes clean and no one takes him out?
Yes. Does he sweep? Does he actually sweep everything, qualifying, and
does he pull a Max Verstappen? Practice, pole, and wins. So 6 for 6.
Yeah, 6 for 6.
If he goes 6 for 6, is that better than Kyle Busch just regular 3-peating twice?
No.
Is it close?
No. Because
is it in that vote?
It could be, but Kyle Busch did that at a track that SVG is terrible at. So,
well, no, I'm saying like this talking about this feat.
No, it's not.
Is it in the vote? Okay, take Kyle Busch. Is it in the vote by itself as far as like just rant? Like, you know how LeBron
hasn't he already done that before?
He didn't do 6 for 6. I think there was a track he did, and I think Zillis beat him out. That's when Zillis took him out. You know what's crazy? Go with me here. Zillis won how many races last year?
9, I think 10.
9, double digit. Do you know a lot of people are holding what he did at Watkins Glen, like his best feat, where he just drove away from the field like he was Richard Petty when everyone was small blocks, when he just destroyed the whole entire field? They're waiting for that. Do you think Zillis is a better road course driver or over driver based on what he's won?
I think he's still a better road racer.
Because do you think Kyle Busch would have won more races if they stuck with that last gen car? Even if he would have left?
Yeah.
Same thing with Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson or the Noah Gragson. Because if he would have left, finishing second in the points, and if they never went to the new gen, do you think he would have been a better Cup driver?
Maybe.
Because I don't know what I'm about to say, but it almost reminds me like you spent your whole life doing gas go-karts, and now they switched to electric. Yeah. You don't like electric.
Yeah.
I think they robbed a lot of people of wins. Now, with that being said, I wasn't going to bring this up, but I finally got a win after losing for 2 months in a row.
Well, hang on. We're going to do
I don't want to let you. No, I wanted to let you know that because I didn't. It's been a minute. I got to celebrate this. Like if Brad K wins this weekend. Matter of fact, new segment. Who is a dark horse that can win this weekend that you would be upset by a dark horse. I don't want him to win. Just a dark horse.
I would be upset if I don't even maybe
Like
like
he wants.
a Joey Logano. Like what?
That'd be a random win that he won. Like this is what propels him, and he goes on to win 6 more races.
It's like we did this.
For,
We gave SVG 2 back-to-back road courses, and he couldn't get it done.
and look at the winners. I mean, Corey Heim and Joe Logano. For me, hate to say it. He's a dark horse this year. William Byron, because they don't have no speed on road course. If William Byron wins races,
Where was besides Larson? Where was the rest of HMS?
Chase Elliott, Alan Gustafson made a strange pit call to get him to finish. I think he finished in the top 10.
I swear they tried their hardest on that Prime broadcast to bring him up. They're like, yeah, he's having a good day. He's running 17th. I'm like,
even what? Your cousin, people, it was a moment because I watched because TV was ahead of your cousin. And
that's not my cousin.
He was talking about something crazy about like on TikTok. And someone brought up with me that Chase Elliott had to have a drive-through penalty. He said, I don't want to talk about Chase Elliott. And he has a race that he's leading. He's like, oh, he made a big call. But I just think, didn't they change the front end this year?
Yes. Okay. He finished 12th.
That's top 10 for them. I mean, you know what's crazy? How many more road course victories do you think Elliott has than Larson?
How many what?
How many more road course wins Elliott has than Larson?
Probably 5 at least.
Elliott has 9. Larson has 7 for the Cup
what?
Series. Yeah. I didn't know it was that close. I found that out this weekend.
But I bet you Larson's are mostly in the next gen.
I'll be honest. If they would have kept it last gen, how many road course victories should Chase Elliott potentially have?
He'd have a lot.
So, with that being said, who's a road course GOAT as we right now?
It's SVG. It's SVG.
You're not gonna put Jeff Gordon? If all of them in their prime were in this race, and then put them in next gen, all road course ringers, all of them, young age, they get the crew chiefs. You get the little mess with the car a little bit. Who you taking?
Jeff Gordon.
With your
Jimmy
Johnson Jack and House?
Yes, but
you get the mess with the car?
It'll be SVG a couple cars behind.
That's crazy about his racecraft. Before we get into paint schemes, have you ever seen a driver being able to just, as you said, I don't know how fast I should be going? When's the last time you heard a driver say, I don't know how fast I should be going? And being able to pace the race and then pick it up at the end.
Yeah, it is crazy that he was like, how fast you want me to go to start this race? I'm just like, what?
I'm going to put, here's where you can go. I'm going to put that ability with Dale Jr. riding the mystery ghost line at Talladega that doesn't exist now unless he's in the line. Who's your O'Reilly paint schemes here that you like?
4 paint schemes, since we only got the 2 cup and we'll do 2 each. How about that?
2 that you like, or dark horse? Just 2?
No, just 2 that you like. I'll go my first one. We'll switch it up. I like Jeremy Clements, number 51, allsouthelectric.com car.
You and your job field will pick that. You probably work with them before.
And I will go for the other one. It's not really a whole lot to choose from. I'm gonna go Anthony Alfredo Dude Wipes.
Have you ever used Dude Wipes before?
Yes, I have.
I know it's a shameless plug, Are those the best wipes you use for your?
Yeah, for sure.
If you had to go camping, you gonna get some dude wipes.
Yeah, you got to throw some dude wipes in the truck. I think I got some in the truck right now.
For me, also I saw those Tums in the truck. I know you keep those in the truck always. I picked it up when you wasn't looking. Like, dang, they got about 4 of them. He probably cleaned this whole bottle in 2 months.
Yeah, I know. You know how it feels to be hitting you at random times.
I ain't gonna bring it up, but I want to know how many you used during that fateful day when you got to the highway and turned around.
A lot.
For me, you always bet because honestly, like the Kyle Larson, HendrickCars.com, they're super foul. I think that should be his main paint scheme.
Yeah.
It looks better with the 9 than 97, so I'm gonna go with that one. And I'm not gonna go with that disgustingly looking 3D looking 7 car. I'm not going with that. I'm gonna go with the pit balls because it's summertime.
All right, fair enough.
For the Cup Series, who you going? I'm gonna go first as you win. Oh,
Yeah,
question.
you get first. Yeah.
For Conozilla's car, is that a black hood? Can't tell. For the WeatherTech?
I believe it's a black hood, yes.
I can't RFK do that. They got a good paint scheme, but it'd be a white hood. For me, don't laugh. But number one, gonna be Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
God dang it, man. That was mine.
Because, as I think I told you before, my one dream job as a kid was to be a lumberjack.
How you pronounce that name? Of that
I
lumber
would say it. I would say it on how it's supposed to be said. You want both.
I want both. How you say that name?
Some people would probably say Brazier, which is crazy, like Brazil. I would say Brazier.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't say that any other way?
I'm trying to think like Vidalia, Brazier.
Fair enough.
It's either one of those three, or it's
Yeah.
a little twang on it somehow. Where like you'll probably say no, it's the R is silent for some reason. Brazy. But besides that one, it was a battle between where is it at? Christopher Busher.
Dude, are you kidding me? I got to
reminds me
completely.
of
I got to redo both. Wow.
That one reminds me of. First of all,
You see what he's sponsored by, right?
yes, one, it reminds me of Christmas, and two, it's for Liverpool.
Okay, well, I got to completely change mine up because
it'd be crazy if Patty Pimblett was doing the green flag.
All right, so
hold on, before you go, would you agree? What is the name of this race that we're racing at this weekend for Sonoma?
Let me see.
It's not Echo Park, is it?
No, it's the Toyota Save Mart.
Who suggested that AJ Allmendinger should be sponsored?
I saw
Echo
that.
Park Automotive.
When they're 2 weeks away from running at Echo Park. Okay, well,
I know you're gonna go. You don't go Ty Dillon go.
No. I got a number 77, classic collision Chevrolet.
I like the paint scheme of the color.
Now, see, they got the same thing going on. If that's a white hood, completely throws it off.
That honestly remind me of a cowboy.
Yeah, and then I'll go for my second one. I've been told I picked this man way too much for paint schemes, so I'm gonna go somewhere else. I don't know. You know what? We'll go Dawson Dillon with the Winchester with the big old buck on the side.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to give it to Christopher Busher because Man, it's just races at night. That car show.
Yeah.
All right, you can lead it off and tell them how you lost.
Okay.
Now, granted, I don't agree how you lost, but you lost.
Yes, I did lose. Okay. Turn 2 picks. You won. You had Larson versus my pick of SVG. You waited all year to use SVG on this track and gets wiped out. But whatever. So it's 11-6 me going to Sonoma. Your pick. You won.
Okay, for me, just double checking something real quick. I am going to go. It's the last road course race of this year, correct?
Yes.
Austin Hill.
Okay. Austin Hill. Okay, I will go. Gotta look and see who I've picked.
You gonna pick this person? I don't know if you picked him yet.
Dang, man, I'm running out of. Golly, I'm running out of picks all of a sudden.
Go to Toyota.
I've used a lot of Toyotas. I haven't used. No, I'm saving them. You know what? Screw it. AJ Allmendinger.
If you take who we chose out, who do you think is going to finish ahead? Like, who do you think has more speed?
I would hope AJ Allmendinger, but Austin Hill last week looked really good. Let's see if he can keep the momentum.
Has it been a drop off in drive from the 8 to the 33?
Maybe the first couple races, but it looks like they're kind of figuring it out now. We'll see. We'll see when we get into back to the normal tracks.
You know how I know if they got real speed? You know what race does that HMS like build up for the year? Like you can pencil in, are they gonna win this race?
Like Martinsville or something stupid like that.
When is Richmond coming up? Austin Dillon is waiting for Richmond.
Richmond should be coming up soon. Well, not soon. It's probably like in the August. Yeah, August 15th.
If you see both of them qualifying in the top 5 and leading, that's how you know they found something.
Oh, quick side note before we end, because I know you've forgotten this. Next week, the in-season challenge starts. Put your brackets in.
I already put it in.
You already did?
Yeah, I already did that a couple days ago.
Because
I forgot. I created. It's like, why wouldn't it let me in? I even changed my password. Then I went back to the text, and I had to enter that file, a couple of words. I almost said I'm not. I almost in the girl. I'm not doing this.
What is your
box? It was a thing for F1.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, you're definitely in there. All right, so we got a
Does it say who I have who won? Who's going to win it?
No, I can't see anything yet. Nobody can see anything.
Until the first race?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I think it goes by points. I don't know. Because it says points remaining 800, so I'm assuming. Yeah.
Double A tournament. Were you homerish or were you like, don't tell me who you chose, like, how did you chalk? Or did you like I think the person
I tried to be homerish. I did have one matchup for somebody I do pull for, and they end up at Atlanta, so they face each other at Atlanta, so that would be a good one.
I'll say this.
I'll say that I have Hocevar. I think it's Hocevar and Reddick facing off at Atlanta. So we'll see.
I'm not going to tell you mine, but I said both of them have won this year. And if you see that, like,
yeah, I'm not going to tell you who I want because even though I try not to it was just too. It seemed like it was too easy to pick. So we'll see.
Oh, wow. Mine, you can see both at Atlanta. Both of them are going to be good at Atlanta. It's going to make it interesting.
Yeah. Yes, I do have them. It is crazy who I have facing off for the championship round, but you could realistically see it happening because there's
I guess I
some.
can say that for mine.
But yeah, if y'all haven't, put your brackets in. We have like it's 7 people in our bracket right now.
Yeah, Blake's going to buy them a $100 gift card at Cracker Barrel.
$100 gift card at Cracker Barrel. Let's not be putting that out there.
They may have a wife and 2 kids. Will you take a $10 gift card at Cracker Barrel? Who's using that?
Somebody will use it
at the shop. Or
you can get a biscuit and a water.
I don't even know. I only ate Cracker Barrel once, so I don't even know. I don't even remember the prices. Biscuit and water. Last before we get off, $100 gift card to anywhere in the world where you want it. Store or restaurant. And no, your wife doesn't have to use it.
Give me $100 gift card to NASCAR.com/shop.
I thought you were going to say Academy Sports.
Academy, a $100 gift card to Academy would be pretty nice.
Were you going to get a T-shirt and socks?
Yeah,
don't get some clothes.
Yeah, they went up on their. That's where I get my jeans from. Don't even get me started on that.
You get a pair of jeans in the hangers, and maybe a sock.
The khaki jean or pants that I usually wear to work, them things used to be $25. 45 now. 45.
Well, with that's all I got.
All right, yeah. Well, if you've made it this far, like, subscribe, share it. Share it to your mama and them, your grandmama, your dog, whoever.
Your deaf uncle.
Yeah. If you just love racing, just watch. Just watch this. We're the best podcast out there. Later.